welcome everyone to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will get the first crack at it here. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Bearcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
And keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Coming after him. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll start this drive with a pass. He spins that thing down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll go back to the air on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking to throw it again. Fires left. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Looking for a man. It's Beck. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Line getting set on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Trying to find his man on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Let's see what they've got on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Feeling some heat. Finds his man. It's Green. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to pass, it's Beck. Firing to the right, complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Give him 6. Touchdown, Cyclones! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll throw it on first down. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this...
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Got his man downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looking for a man, it's Sorsby. Finds his man in the middle. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
On the run, it's Kiner. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Henderson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Sorsby. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Going up top on first down. Grabs it in the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Green.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Offense facing 4th down. Number 8 on to kick it away.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Iowa State 14, Cincinnati 7.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
After 40, brings up 2nd down.
They're going to run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He made the catch, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. The sure hands, it's Kiner. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
one possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Fair catch called for and made. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They're going to ride this running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Handoff to the lone back. Running with power. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.